Hey y'all, it's Scarlett. I am back for another video. I am this time addressing sexual assault. It is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and I'd just kind of like to give you a glimpse into something that has to do with my journey to heal from having been a survivor of sexual abuse. I don't like to think of myself as a victim of sexual abuse. Someone did victimize me, but I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor because he didn't win. And I'm not going to let him win. I am going to heal, and I'm going to go on, and I'm going to be happy and live a good life without him, because that is the ultimate fuck you to him. That is my goal. I am rocking a teal lip today because teal is Sexual Assault Awareness color. I love it. It makes me super happy. I have been all about the teal ever since I extricated myself from that relationship. I wanted to give a shout out to Jo from Sarah Jo Makeup. She posted a video about reclaiming her femininity through makeup. And when I saw that, I was like, I'm reclaiming my bodily autonomy through makeup. And that's actually literally how I thought about it. And just happened to post her video first. We had the same idea. It happens all the time. Nobody's copying anybody. I'm going to link her video below so that you can go see it, because I thought it was awesome. I thought she had some really great things to say. I think her channel should get more subscribers. And that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm here to help other channels. If I come across somebody that I really like, or that I think you might like, or I come across a video that I think might be useful to you, I will link it. I have zero desire to compete with anybody. We are all different. We all have our talents. We are all worthy. And I really want to promote a sense of healthy feminism with my channel. So, said that she has a lot of traditionally masculine traits, and that she's an intellectual person, and she viewed people who wore makeup or who were into makeup as vapid, which is exactly the word I would use to describe how I used to think of people. I own it too. She owns her ignorance and her prejudice, and I own mine. I was like that when I was younger, when I was in high school, and I was like that more recently. I had better, more important things to do than wear makeup. And now, y'all, makeup has some power. It does. Like, when you feel good about yourself, it affects other areas in your life. It spills over and has a positive effect in other areas in your life. And makeup makes me feel good about myself. I do want to explain why makeup is a part of my healing process. I have had an interesting makeup journey. I didn't wear it when everybody else started wearing it. My mom didn't really ever mention it to me. I saw other girls wearing it, but being the only physically challenged person at my school, I was completely different than they were. I didn't consider myself to be a normal teenager. And so even though I saw them doing things, I didn't feel like those things were necessarily for me. They were getting a lot of independence, and they were dating, driving, going places. None of this was happening for me. And I'll probably go into that in more detail. My parents and I had a very complicated relationship when I turned 15. They had a very hard time letting go when I got to an age where I could gain some independence. And it had a very negative impact on me in general, and especially on my self-esteem. And to complicate that, the already low self-esteem was affected when I got sunburn on my face when I was 17 and developed psoriasis spots on my face. My dad, who is not the world's most tactful person, every time he saw me, he would ask me if I had put ointment on my face. All I heard was that he saw the flaws on my face when he looked at me, and that's all he saw. And that made me think I was ugly. I'm not blaming my dad. He did not mean to send me that message. That's the message I was receiving. So I got the impression that I was ugly. And when I graduated high school and started college, I started wearing makeup every day. But it wasn't because I wanted to wear makeup. It was because I felt like I had to wear makeup. I felt like I needed to cover up my face because I was ugly. And instead of using cosmetics to enhance what I already had, I was using it to make up for what I had. You know, the lack of what I had. It was a rough time. And then I met a friend who, he was never romantically interested in me, but I was romantically interested in him. He did have some positive impact on me. He did have some negative impact on me. But overall, the thing that I took away from our friendship during that time was that I don't need makeup to be a beautiful person, which was helpful. But me having no happy medium whatsoever, I did a complete 180 and went from the compulsion of I have to wear makeup every day to I'm not going to wear makeup at all. And if you think I'm ugly, you can suck it. And that's really how I felt. I kind of had a chip on my shoulder. I refused to wear makeup as like a badge of honor. Like, I'm going to show my psoriasis. I'm going to show you that I don't care what you think about my face. And that's not healthy either. But as I went on, I developed a more healthy relationship with makeup. I never wore makeup because he made me feel like if I didn't agree with him about things, then I was stupid or wrong. And he didn't think makeup was anything important. So I didn't wear it. And then I extricated myself from that relationship. And I started watching Jeffree Star videos. I had had surgery. I was confined to my bed for probably about 2 months. And his love of makeup and skincare and fashion was like a breath of fresh air to me because it was self-expression. And that's something that had been kept from me for the entirety of my relationship with my ex-partner. I had deferred to him for most of our relationship because he basically forced me to. There were negative consequences if I didn't kind of toe the line and I didn't agree with what he wanted and didn't do what he wanted. And one of those consequences was rape. So he had a lot of power over me, and I didn't do a lot for myself while I was with him. I didn't take very good care of myself. Everything was about him. Everything was about what he wanted, what made him happy, what kept him from victimizing me. And so, now that he's gone from my life, I am wearing makeup again because it makes me happy. Because I realized how much joy it gave me to put pretty colors on my eyes or on my lips and enhance my features. I finally got to a place where I didn't really care what people thought about my face. Somewhere between the not wearing makeup at all and the choosing to wear makeup again as a form of self-expression and a form of reclaiming my bodily autonomy. I healed enough from the trauma that I had before I even met my ex-partner to get to a place where I just kind of felt like, this is my face, take it or leave it. I don't think I'm pretty, I don't think I'm ugly, this is just my face. And, you know, I do think that sometimes some of the things that I do with makeup improve my face. And letting other people decide that I should or shouldn't wear makeup anymore. I started wearing makeup and compulsively wore makeup because my dad made me feel like I was ugly. And it wasn't just him, it was also the lack of interest from guys during my teenage years, and probably a whole lot of other things, other factors. I don't want to put the blame solely on his shoulders, and I don't harbor any ill will against my dad because of that. He didn't mean to have any negative impact on me, and if he knew that he did, if he knew that it really hurt me as much as it did, it would break his heart. So I hope that he never finds this video or hears about it, because I don't want him to be sad. I don't want him to be heartbroken over something that happened to me half my life ago. Because it doesn't matter. It's over. But I'm also not letting someone else tell me that I don't need to wear makeup. That my face is fine the way it is. When I was kind of playing with the cosmetics that I did have last summer, I mean, I was bedridden. What else was I going to do? Watch YouTube videos and play in my makeup. When I was playing in my makeup, he came in one day and he asked me who I was getting pretty for. And I said, myself. And that's the absolute truth. Anytime I wear makeup, I am wearing it for myself. Because it's something I want to do. And it's something that makes me happy. And I don't need anyone else to tell me whether I need to wear makeup or not, whether I need to buy makeup or not, that this color looks better on me than that color. I mean, my mom would hate that I'm wearing this teal lipstick, but I freaking love it. And I am currently seeing someone, I call him Cuddle Dragon, and so that is what he will be referred to as, to preserve his privacy and his anonymity. But Cuddle Dragon will totally be seen with me with this lipstick on. I actually asked him, I said, would you be seen with me in public if I was wearing teal lipstick? And he was like, yeah, I have zero problem being seen with you in public wearing teal lipstick. And I'm like, this is why we're together. This is why I have allowed you to be in my life and why I want you to continue to be in my life. So I'm very grateful that I found him. And hopefully he will agree to a Mask With Me Monday video. I have an idea for one that I want to do a Q&A with him. And we'll see how that goes. But anywho, this is sticking our toes in the water regarding sexual assault. It is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. If you have been sexually assaulted, please try to find someone to help you heal. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you've experienced this. And I wish that I could do something for you. But all I can tell you is that you are not a victim. You are a survivor. And The person that did this to you does not need to win. Please try to overcome the trauma and go on with your life and be happy because you deserve it. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but it is a very hard thing to heal from. When someone violates your bodily autonomy, there is no way to explain the trauma that causes to another person who hasn't experienced it. And I'm sorry that I'm getting upset. I was trying really hard not to. But this is what it's like. This is life post-trauma. And that's really all I have to say. I hope that this has been helpful to somebody. What has your makeup journey been like? Why do you wear makeup? Why does it make you happy? Or if you choose not to wear makeup, why have you made that decision? Tell me in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Are you a feminist? Do you feel that wearing makeup is anti-feminist? I want to know. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this, because it is very, it's a very broad kind of spectrum, it seems. But I hope you have a great day. I hope that you are well until I see you again. Bye.